Have you ever fought with your parents, your children, your husband, or your wife to the extent that you hit them? Have you ever felt so jealous of someone close to you for their success that deep down you felt good when something bad happened to them or when they faced misfortune? Even while being a husband or wife, have you ever thought about getting involved with someone else without caring about how it might affect your spouse? Have you ever lied to protect your image, even if it meant hurting someone you love? Have you ever betrayed a friend or ignored someone in need just because it was inconvenient for you? Have you ever blamed someone else for your mistakes just to feel better about yourself? Deep down, we all know these actions are wrong. We know the truth, yet we repeat them day after day as we are trapped in a never ending cycle. And here's the truth no one likes to face. Your biggest enemy isn't outside, it's within you. It's that voice in your head that keeps telling you to prioritize ego over relationships. It's the part of you that feeds on greed, jealousy, anger, and pride. It's the same force that blinds you to the beauty of life and keeps you focused on negativity. Look around. Wars, hatred, broken families, crime. Where do they all come from? Not from the world outside, but from the chaos within us. Have you ever noticed how often you act against your own better judgment? How many times have you promised yourself, I won't do this again, only to find yourself repeating the same mistakes? Have you ever felt like something is controlling you, something you can't see, but it keeps pulling the strings of your thoughts, emotions, and actions? That something is your inner enemy, your own evil mind, and the most of us live as slaves to it without even realizing it. It whispers to you when you're angry. Yell at them, make them feel small, don't let them win. It tempts you when you're envious. They don't deserve this success, you're better than them. It feeds your insecurities. You're not good enough. You need more money, more status, more approval. It thrives on your fear. What if you fail? Don't even try. And the more you listen to this voice, the stronger it becomes. It takes over your decisions, your behavior, and eventually your life. Slowly you stop living as your true self and become a puppet, a slave to your anger, jealousy, greed, and pride. Think about it. How often do you suppress your kindness because your pride tells you not to forgive? How many dreams have you abandoned because your fear convinced you that you'd fail? How many relationships have you ruined because your ego told you never apologize? This inner enemy thrives on your weaknesses. It grows every time you feed it with negative thoughts, grudges, or self desires. It traps you in a circle of never ending dissatisfaction, where no achievement, no possession, and no relationship can truly fulfill you. And you know what's even worse? This enemy tricks you into believing that it is you. It convinces you that your anger is your power, your jealousy is your drive, and your fear is your reality. It blinds you to the truth.
that you are not your emotions, your ego, or your weaknesses. Breaking free from this slavery is the greatest challenge you'll ever face, but it's also the most liberating. The first step is to recognize this enemy within you. Pay attention to that voice in your head that thrives on negativity. Notice how it controls you, how it manipulates your thoughts and decisions. And then take back your power. Replace anger with patience. Replace jealousy with gratitude. Replace fear with faith. This battle won't be easy, my friend. The inner enemy will resist. It will try to pull you back into its grip. But remember, you are stronger than it. You were not created to be a slave. You were created to be free, to live a life of purpose, love, and peace. Every time you silence this enemy, you take a step closer to your true self. A self that is kind, compassionate, fearless, and unshakable. A self that is not controlled by circumstances or emotions, but guided by a higher power. So ask yourself, how long will you continue living as a slave to your inner enemy? Isn't it time to reclaim your life? Break the chains, free yourself, and remember the greatest victory you'll ever achieve is not over the world, but over yourself. Stay vigilant, stay aware, never stop walking towards the light within you, and keep chanting your God's name.